Okay. Hold that.
Welcome to my channel in the beginning of what is probably going to be the biggest financial mistake I've ever made. This is my 1974 Volkswagen T2 bay window camper. We lovingly refer to it as Rubber Dub Dub, or Rubber D Dub, or Rubber V Dub, or Rubbity Dub. You get the point. It's a lovely shade of grey at the moment. It has a 1600cc 4-cylinder flat 4 engine with no modifications, and it drives. Those are probably the main redeeming features about it. The goal of doing this is not to have a show pony. It's not to have something that is a centerpiece. So the main goals are to rejuvenate the outside. It's been painted pretty poorly in a horrible grey, what I can only assume is indoor paint. It's got brush marks over it. It's got drip marks. It's not done well. So the first goal is to strip some of that paint off, and then the second goal is to look into fuel injecting it and making the interior a bit more inhabitable. I have absolutely no experience doing this, especially the bodywork, the outside, rust treatment, anything like that. My only experience is prior to taking ownership of rubber. I've had one classic car. It was a 1976 bright yellow Austin 1000 automatic, where the gearbox had completely failed. The automatic clutches had worn down. So my only experiences with reviving the engine, putting new clutches in, and getting that working. So now moving to something a bit bigger, a bit different, is more of an adventure. My idea with the Mini was always to learn, to take it apart, to give it a go, to have a look. And now with the camper I want something that I can make my own, something that I can step away from keeping it original, something that I can turn into a vehicle that I'm proud of and that I enjoy. So one of the first goals of painting the camper is to remove the roof. Now, the reason I'm removing the roof is because I want to do some work on it. The springs have lost a little bit of their strength. The outside has been painted in wall paint with a brush, and it looks pretty bad. That would also allow us to get the whole area of the roof underneath the fiberglass shell. So the construction of the roof was completely unknown to me. I could see that it had a fiberglass skirt around the outside and a GRP lid. The rest of that I had no clue. So we began finding out. So there's the metal, and then that is the GRP on the far side. That's some fucking fucked bolts.
Oh, interesting. This trim piece is fiberglass.
Which trim piece?
This edge mold.
Oh, the whole way. Oh, is it? Or do you reckon that's a bodge?
And the way we did that was we started ripping off the fabric with all the holes in it from the roof of the camper. And then we started to reveal all of these little screws, and more screws, and more screws, and more screws. And it turns out there's about 80 screws, maybe more, holding this roof on, along with the larger diameter screws holding the lifting arms of the raising roof. So anything black is the metal of the camper, anything blue is the fiberglass. So if we do a little cross section, the camper walls come up to here, all that bit, and they curve over, and then they go vertically. We've got the same. So the main metalwork of the camper comes up and then goes into a vertical flange, and that is all we could see. We could just see that metalwork. Then we had all the screws coming through here. Now, at this point in time, I had no clue what those screws were attached
Have a
to.
look on the other side.
That looks like... Oh, is it wood? No, it looks like fiberglass.
Might be fiberglass.
Keep going breathing in. It was so much fun.
I mean, this was funded by the Mini, though. Not that I've sold the Mini yet. It will be when I sell the Mini.
It's hypothetically funded by the Mini.
So that needs drilling. This is fine.
So upon some further digging, we found that the inside here is actually a wooden block. And then the fiberglass on the outside is a little skirt that goes up and then is epoxied onto that wooden block on both the inside and the outside. It creates a plate or a platform at the top for the roof to sit on, and an area inside for the fabric to collapse.
I love a screw that doesn't get easier the further it comes out.
Yes. Actually, I've heard some of them get easier if you actually tighten them first. Like, just go like a quarter turn clockwise, and then they come out easier.
Now, how heavy do you think this is going to be? Because I'm going to say quite.
I was gonna say, it's not gonna be light.
Oh, you're not going to come out. I reckon we'll be able to get it off though.
So out of those screws, some of them were super easy to remove with a screwdriver. The rest of them had to be completely drilled out. And even at that point, we couldn't get them all. However, we presumed that at that point, that was it. All of these screws removed, and then all we could see was that there was a wood block pressing up against this wood. So our method of removal was to push upwards on the roof and hope that the skirt would release that.
The roof's coming. Coming. Oh, that roof comes down. Which way? Forward. Let's go forward. What have we just done, Danny?
After, what's that been, 4 hours?
Yeah.
The roof is off. 4 hours and probably about 1 million screws. She's clear.
And a lot of very stuck screws.
Good shift.
Yeah.
Well, that's a sight.
Once we released the roof, we lifted it up as high as we could, and then we walked it forwards off the front and tilted it down. Now, I don't know if this is how you're meant to do this. I'm sure that there's probably a better way. However, we found that, considering the circumstances of the condition of the camper, this was the best way for us to do it. So now with the roof off, that will allow us to really clean up the outside of the GRP and get a nice smooth coat of paint on that, as well as service the sprung arms and replace the fabric, hopefully. In the long run, there's a plan to put some solar panels on, but we'll cross that bridge.
That's great. Oh god, we've accomplished it. We set out with a goal. We smashed it. Wow, I can't believe. I'm so happy. It was looking
desperate there for a minute.
Sketchy there. Poppy, what do you think? Okay, let's have a little peep inside.
We started to see the metalwork that these screws are going through. The metalwork has quite a bit of pitting and surface corrosion, and the non-driver's side, or the left-hand side of the vehicle, has suffered a fair bit of rot where the lifting arms are. So we need to decide what to do to fill the rest of that back in. However, the rest of it, I'm hopeful, with a good wire brush and some rust treatment, should come good.
I reckon our metalwork here. Oh my god, we can stand.
Hello.
So it looks like around the edge. That's actually, it's pretty good. Just here that's particularly
Perished a little bit. hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's not
The
fully,
rest of the way around looks
not fully
pretty
rotten,
good.
and the rest is good. The back isn't rotted. It's just got pretty bad surface rust. Pretty grimy. Looks like it's just primer under there.
Oh, it makes sense. We've
Really?
probably done the colour and the top coat afterwards.
Really interesting.
Aside from that, the metalwork's in good condition. The main support arms, of which we found the roof is almost entirely supported by some arms going along there, the whole width, and along the back, the whole width, as well as a few small arms along there and there. They are all in great condition, fortunately. However, this side has some pretty bad damage.
That was just hopes and dreams that was holding that in at the end there.
A little bit of rust.
A little bit of rust. Yeah. We now don't have a roof. I've never been so excited to not have a roof.
Oh no, we scratched the tape.
Well, happy days.
Happy days.
Right, let's go home.
Do we need to reverse it?
So I managed to get the roof off. Now, in hindsight, getting the roof off didn't need to be a video. However, I feel like it's an important precursor to the overall stripping and painting, which is what will be coming next. So at the moment we're in the process of completely stripping back all the paint, putting primers on, and learning as we go there. So that'll be what's coming out next, and if you've watched the whole video, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one.